Back, you're still watching Breakfast Central. Time to take you to the world of sport. Nigerian internationals Victor Osimhen and Oshoala have achieved a historic feat, making the shortlist of the nominees for the 2023 Ballon d'Or award. The nomination marks a significant milestone for Nigeria, making it the first country to have male and female football players nominated for the prestigious award in the same year. Egypt and Liverpool star Mohamed Salah also made a court, as also new Manchester United goalkeeper from Cameroon, Andre Onana. Joining Onana is Morocco's international goalkeeper, Yacine Bounou, who featured on the first list of football players nominated for the 2023 Yacine Trophy. There are 7 Manchester City stars on the shortlist, with Kevin De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, Rodri and Erling Haaland nominated. Last year's winner, Karim Benzema, is also on the list alongside with Barcelona hotshot Robert Lewandowski. Lionel Messi is in contention to win a record-extending 8 Ballon d'Or, as the World Cup winner is vying with ex-Paris Saint-Germain teammate Kylian Mbappe for the prestigious award. Moving away from that, the qualifiers for the next African Cup of Nations resumed on Wednesday evening with a 1-1 draw between Equatorial Guinea and Libya at the Benani Mataya Stadium in Benghazi. The first clash in the final match day of the fixtures ahead of the tournament in Ivory Coast early next year saw Nzelang Nathaniel claim the lead via Jose Elo in the 62nd minute, but the host struck back with Hussein Tak in the 80th minute to secure a share of spoils. The result means that already qualified Equatorial Guinea end with 13 points and could leapfrog at the top of the standings by fellow qualifiers Tunisia, who will host Botswana on Thursday evening in Tunis. Now let's see the results once again. Equatorial Guinea and Libya had to share spoils. 1-1 it all ended over there in Benghazi. But today we expect more fixtures for the African Cup of Nations qualifiers. Angola take on Madagascar. Ghana Black Stars will see Central African Republic. Algeria will see there's Tanzania. We've got Nigeria against the Ugandan Crested Cranes. And Tunisia taking on Botswana. An update from the Nigerian Super Eagles camp says Super Eagles held their first training session on Wednesday as they begin preparations for the 2023 African Cup of Nations. The session, held at the practice pitch of the Godswill at Pabios International Stadium, had all 23 invited players in camp. Head coach Jose Paciero arrived here on Tuesday with his assistant, so the Portuguese inspected the playing turf, the dressing room and other important facilities upon his arrival in the city. The Super Eagles have already secured a place at the 2023 African Cup of Nations finals to be hosted by Côte d'Ivoire. The 3-time African champions, however, they need 1 point from home from that clash against Sao Tome and Principe to finish top of Group A. An update from Ghana ahead of their elections for the FA. Former Ghana Football Association Vice President George Afriyie has been disqualified from the upcoming GFA presidential election. This according to an announcement by the vetting committee. The election, scheduled for September 27 in Tamale, may be further delayed due to an ongoing court proceedings. The vetting committee cited that Afriyie's application was unsuccessful due to the breach of Article 13, Sub 2 of the Ghana Football Association statutes for 2019, as well as his failure to provide the required number of Ghana Football Association members to support his candidature. The statement went on to provide detailed explanations for Afriyie's disqualification, noting that he has got a 3-day window to appeal to that decision. There is a green light in the tunnel concerning the case for former Spain Football Association President Luis Rubiales, as Jenny Masso has filed a legal complaint over the kiss by Spanish Football Federation President Luis Rubiales. Rubiales kissed Hermoso on the lips after Spain's World Cup final win, which she says was not consensual. Rubiales claimed the kiss was mutual and consensual, but has been provisionally suspended by the football governing body FIFA. The complaint means that the 46-year-old could face criminal charges after Hermoso had to file that complaint. Wrapping up sport update, let's take you to combat sport. The WBA have confirmed the receipt of the appeal on a short statement which read, Daniel Dubois' team sent a formal appeal for last August 26th fight in which he lost by knockout in the 9th round against Alexander Usyk. Daniel Dubois formally appealed to the World Boxing Association, WBA, to declare his loss for Ukraine's world heavyweight champion Alexander Usyk last month. A no contest and order to rematch, that is what he's asking the WBA. The 26-year-old British challenger suffered a ninth-round knockout in the fight in Wrocław, Poland, on August 26, but said he was cheated out of the victory by a low-blow controversy when Usyk went down in the 5th round. Usyk, who retained his WBA, WBO and IBF belts, was given nearly 4 minutes to compose himself after being hit on the band of his shorts. The boy's promoter, Frank Warren, said it had been a legitimate shot by the fighter. In boxing, you only aim for the face and do not just lower the belt. We're hoping that WBA would listen to that appeal, and we can't wait for a date for a rematch between Alexander Usyk and Daniel Dubois. Sport update at this time. I am Onyinyechi Obaro. Back to you, Ursa and Olive.
Thank you very much. Sports update.
All right, just to quickly mention, it feels good for the first time that we're seeing a Ballon d'Or list that doesn't include the greatest of all time and the Argentine dwarf.
Wow.
We are excited, and we hope that we at least they're going to remove his name.
Ronaldo.
We're going to remove his name. We're gonna send an appeal.
He's gunning for a title. Just with the hater.
I mean, why though? Why? What has he contributed to sports in general this whole last year?
I think his move to Inter Miami was a breathtaking one, and
that's not contribution to sports. That's contribution to American football or American soccer or whatever.
That's contribution to his own resume.
I know, but I mean,
his
if
achievement.
you're going to look at that as reasons why you should win the Ballon d'Or, come on.
I just feel it's an unfair shortlist.
We should congratulate the ones whose names.
The Nigerians also.
Yes, historic feats there.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you around.
You're welcome.
All right. It's been quite an interesting hour. Let's share with you a quick recap of the conversations we've had this morning.